Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Troy Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Troy's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Excellent field position here for the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. And 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Troy offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on this screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Trojans.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game, they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Troy. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
He'll hand it off. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. And they get him down after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. The Troy offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to...
Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today. And now the try here for the extra point. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. 2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Trojans offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go from this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's second down and long here from the 13. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. They go with a direct snap. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a really good job by the corner here recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't.
Got space, looking to score. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Right down the middle. And they jump back in front. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Keeping it on the ground here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Troy offense back on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Troy. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the left side. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. physical tackle there. Big versus big. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Trojans offense back on the field.
Get set.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First and goal, handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And now a carry here for the fullback. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? They're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they get set now to try the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Troy.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down. Looking to throw the football. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Troy offense back out there. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, when they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.